Hi everyone, welcome back. It's been a minute since I filmed, and yeah, I was just admiring myself with makeup on. I know, kind of vain, but I wear it sometimes, and yeah, it's been a while, so I was just looking at myself and excited to film and to get dolled up for a change. And yeah, so let me get started. So today I am sharing my favorite SLGs. Well, my only SLGs from Louis Vuitton. And I've accumulated a few pieces over the past couple years. My very first video was on my Louis Vuitton wallet. I did a review on that. I cringe when I watch it because, again, it was my first one, didn't know what I was doing. And so over 2 years later, I'm still getting the hang of this. But gotta start somewhere, and I think I've come a long way, or somewhat of a way, by doing this. And yeah, just going back to how I first started was sharing my designer pieces. Like, I have so many, but it's one of the things I like to film about and share because I just love designer, and B, I work hard for everything I have. Um, Again, like, I filmed my first review on that wallet, and that was over 2 years ago, and I purchased it the year before. So yeah, I haven't had these items very long. I didn't really have high-end designer things for that long, about 3 years. And I know it's a disclaimer, but a lot of times when you watch these videos, it's, girls that have accumulated or collected over the years. And it's true because I've only started collecting Louis Vuitton back in 2017 when I first bought my wallet. And before that, it was what they call contemporary designer, like Michael Kors, Marc Jacobs, and Coach. And yeah, who didn't have that, or still doesn't have that now? Nothing's wrong with having those designers. But yeah, I was in my late teens, early 20s when I got my first Coach bag and collected a few Coach items, and I moved on to Michael Kors and then Marc Jacobs. But my real dream and goal was to get a Louis. I just grew up wanting a Louis Vuitton. And then next I want Chanel, but that's a whole nother thing. Let me quit rambling and then get into the top 3 SLGs that I think everybody should have. Not just sharing what I have myself, but just what are the most popular and what you should have in your collection especially when you're starting out. I just think it's easier to start off with an SLG. For those who don't know, it means small leather good. When starting out, if you feel like you're not ready for a handbag, an SLG is a perfect way to start because you're not spending as much money, and B, you'll get more use out of it because it can go in and out of any bag that you have. And so I'll start with the newest piece because I haven't shared it yet. I got it a couple weeks ago on the Facebook group that I've mentioned before, Louis Vuitton Addicted, and I just love that Facebook group. Just buy, sell, and chat, and there's so many members, and it's just, if you're looking for something, just search it, or people are always posting items for sale, and I haven't had any bad luck, knock on wood. I've bought 3 items, 3 out of the 4 Louis items I have at the moment, from that Facebook group, and they've all been in good condition, and sellers, of course it's different each time, have been awesome. I've gotten my items right away, and any time I had a question, they responded, and they responded pretty quickly. So I'll start with the most recent one. The most recent one I got was the 6-ring key holder. I wanted this for a long time. I didn't discover this item until after I bought my wallet. I think saw this a few years ago. I thought, man, I really want that in the future, because it just seems like I'll get so much use out of it because it holds your keys and also can be used as a mini wallet. So open it up. I mean, it's just in really good condition. Like, she bought it last year and I was able to save some money on it. I couldn't be happier with it. But anyways, here's the hooks, and I just have my, let me take this off, my sanitizer holder. Again, so many uses for it, like a mini wallet. Like, I mean, how convenient is that? Especially right now with everything going on. You have your sanitizer handy if you're just running in with this at the store. So let me clip it off so because it's just in my way. So 6 rings I think is enough. I mean, I don't really have that many keys, and I just think bulky keys are just so ugly. I always had a keyring holder. I can show you the one I had before this one, and it just got me, it was just like a practice, or it was just like practice for getting this one, because I knew I was gonna get this one day. And again, I only have 3 keys. And what I love is that you have a slot for your, let me just not show my business, 3 cards. I wouldn't put more than 3 or 4, so it's perfect just to carry your ID and a couple credit cards and you're good to go, even some cash. But again, with everything going on, don't really put cash in there because they're not even taking cash really at some places. But yeah, and it closes just fine. People are always worried about their fob. Now my fob isn't, key fob for my car isn't very thick and bulky like some cars, but if you just leave it hanging, I mean, you're good. It will snap close and you'll be good to fit everything. I had this one for a while. This is from Amazon. I had a video, one of my Amazon favorites, and I really like this. That's why I still kept it. Just, I don't know, sometimes I keep stuff. And I mean, the size difference is, this is a lot bigger, and so this one's a lot bigger, and same concept, the keys, and except this one has a slot for like actual cash, so I would use this again for a little mini wallet. And you can fit cards right here. Same thing, it's like a Louis Vuitton dupe. A lot cheaper. And I really like this. It was cute. Sometimes it would get annoying because sometimes I felt like it was kind of bulky or kind of like big, but it served its purpose. I had it for over a year, and I really like this. So if you're on the fence, try something like this out first if you don't want to you know, spend over $200 for this, but just a good alternative. Yeah, I'm really satisfied with this. I'm pretty sure it will hold up for a long time. It's just like with Louis Vuitton, like their price increases are ridiculous, and you know, I will, you know, when this when this starts peeling and looking crummy, like I don't care, like who knows how much it will go up in the future, and I really don't want to pay more than what I paid for this in the future. So I'll try to take good care of it, and it should hold up for a while because it's just something you'll use every day. I mean, it holds your keys. I mean, use your keys every day, and I just really like it. I just love how slim, and it just doesn't take up too much space in your handbag. A lot more slimmer than the one from Amazon I showed. So again, Louis Vuitton 6-ring key holder is the top SLG you should have in your collection. Next SLG is my full-size wallet, and this is my baby. This is my first Louis Vuitton piece ever, and my only piece I bought brand new. I went to Nordstrom when they had their Louis Vuitton pop-up shop, and there isn't a there isn't a Louis Vuitton store either. I was gonna say there isn't a Nordstrom really nearby. There's only one where I work, which is about 30 minutes away. And it was just meant to be, because I was on the Facebook group. Even before I got my first Louis piece, and it's kind of like law of attraction manifestation, because I knew I was gonna get a Louis one day, and I don't know, being in that group kind of made it happen faster, because someone posted that there was a pop-up shop in Nordstrom where I was at, and I was like, what are the odds of chances? Like, I just felt in my mind it was meant to be, because what if I didn't look at the post? What if I just didn't see it? I don't know. I was like, you know what, it's time. And I sure did go after work and felt cool, and just I was excited. So it was an experience. There's nothing like buying new in the store, even though it wasn't a Louis store. It was the same as if I were to go into a Louis store. They to explain what a pop-up shop is that they just pretty much bring in all of their inventory and counters like you're at the Louis Vuitton inside of Nordstrom. And I got the experience of buying this new. And again, I did a video on this already, a full review, my very first video ever about it. So I'll just quickly show. I just think it's just the best full-size wallet they have for the price point. Because you do get 8 card slots, plus space behind here and on this side, a spot for your coins in the middle, and then in the middle is cash. So there's so much space, because it was between this one and the Zippy wallet and the Sarah wallet, and those were a good $200 or $300 more than this one. This is the Clements, and I don't regret it, because it's a great first, and I don't regret it because it's a great full-size wallet. Sometimes I would put my phone in here and I'll use it as a clutch if I just wanted to run inside the store, or if I was out at a restaurant or somewhere and I just wanted to just have a couple things. And I just found a lot of good uses for it. Honestly, I don't reach for it that much. I've been reaching for this one, my Keyring Holder, because it has my cards in here. With everything going on, I just downsized and been using my 6-ring key holder as a wallet, because I can just bring it in with my phone and I'm good. And I don't really reach for this anymore. But I won't get rid of it. Like, I could easily sell it and put it towards something else, but I won't, just in case. I just like to save things, especially things that cost a lot. And not only that, it's just sentimental, because it was my very first Louis Vuitton piece. And I highly recommend this if you're into full-size wallets, because it's one of the best, or it's one of the best for its price point, I should say. Because for some reason the other ones that I mentioned, the other full-size wallets, were a good $200 or $300 more than this, and you get just as good amount of card space and just space in general for what you need. So again, the Clements wallet in the fuchsia color. Forgot to mention that. So my final piece is my Bichette accessoire. You would think I know how to say it, but you guys know what I mean. Bichette accessory, Bichette accessoire in the monogram. Obviously, they're all my pieces are in monogram, but yeah, it's my favorite print for SLGs. Well, actually, it's my favorite print in general of Louis Vuitton. Even though my Neverfull is in the Damier Ebene, I just got that print for the easiness and practicality of it, because I wouldn't have to worry about the bruschetta, like so, for example, how it darkens. But I mean, I like how this is evening patina, but I did get some water stains on it, but anyway, I really like the monogram. It's just with some bags, I know I would have to be careful with the leather and babying it more, because you know, it just sucks that over time the leather, you know, gets really dark. And I know a lot of people like that look. I mean, I like it to an extent, but I just feel like after a while you would want to replace it to get it back to where it would where I would want it. Sorry, I'm rambling. It's just, I just wish that it didn't really get darker than this over time, because I just think sometimes it ages it, where the Damier Ebene print, you wouldn't know how old a piece was because the leather is treated. But then again, I really prefer my monogram, but whatever, I love it all. So I love this piece because it can be used for so many things. A catch-all, a clutch, an evening bag. Sorry, I was getting my chain. I attached this chain to make it a crossbody. This is a really good chain. I got it on Amazon. It's a really thick, heavy chain, and it has not tarnished at all. And I've had it for 2 years. So again, with that chain, you can use it as a crossbody, a shoulder bag, and it's just the most versatile piece that I think I have, and I love it. I use this to death. I put it in my smaller purses as a catch-all, and I leave my big purse in the car or wherever, and then I just carry this inside the store or where I'm going out. Like, there's so many uses for this. It's just a good investment. And I got this pre-loved again on the Facebook group. It was made in like the early 2000s. Really good condition. This was like a really pretty honey patina, and of course when I got it, I made it darker because but it's fine. It would have got darker eventually, but just have to be careful. Like when I wash my hands, I got some water on it, and it, you know, in the sun it can make it darker too, and of course the oils from your skin. But it was in beautiful condition. Wouldn't know it was that old, and there's no stains. Like, it's perfect. I will keep this forever. This one was made in Spain, and I just have so many uses for it. It's crazy how much these are. I see people resell these like for a ridiculous amount. I lucked out. I only paid $300 for this. Even though it was made in the early 2000s, but it was in beautiful condition, and $300 is way better than like 5, 6, 7. I even saw this for $800. Granted, it was new because it's like so hard to find supposedly, but no, like I would never pay more than I paid for this. Like, I feel really lucky. I think when I get it, I got it 2 years ago. So I'm sure it'd be really hard to find this around the price I paid for it. And it probably wouldn't be as good as condition. So I feel really lucky. I just pray that I just don't lose this or anything happen to it, because I really love it, and it's just so cute. It's like the perfect like everyday um like these two together, and like my little essential like handbag essentials, like I'm good. Like you can use this like every day. Like here's my wallet and my keys in one, and then here's like a little clutch for like my phone and other things I need. I'm good to go. Like I love this so much. I mean, I love all of the things I shared, but I really love this piece because again, you can use it for so many you can use it so many different ways, and I can't live without it. So yeah. So again, thanks for watching my video on my personal collection of Louis Vuitton SLGs, and the top three, and just top three in general, in my opinion, of the SLGs that Louis Vuitton has. Like these are have to be in the top three to have in your collection. A key holder, a full-size wallet, and a pochette accessoire. It's just good to have in your collection. You can get so many uses out of these, and they'll last you forever. So again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.